So here we have just some nice gentle hip release stretches. So nice ones to practice if you're feeling a little bit tight, if you've been sitting a lot, then these are quite good to practice when you can. So first of all, just setting yourself up, finding your neutral spine, neutral pelvis. So feet and knees about hip width apart and in parallel, spreading the toes, feeling equal weight through your feet. You can settle the hands just to rest on front of your pelvis. And we're going to come into some pelvic tilts first of all. So just gently start to tilt the pelvis towards you, feel your lower back slightly imprint the floor, and then tilting the pelvis away, feeling that you increase the curve slightly in the lower back and the weight comes towards the tailbone. Again, just tilting towards you, lower back gently imprints the floor, and then we tilt away and increase the curve in the lower back. So let's just do a couple more. Just a nice way to release around the hips and the lower back before we start to add a little bit more movement. And bringing yourself to settle into neutral. So a little bit of weight tucked towards the tailbone, finding this natural curve in the lower back so that you're not flat into the floor. And first of all, we're just going to bring the right leg in towards us, and we're going to hug that knee in towards the chest and send the left leg away. So as you draw that leg in, you might already feel it there in the hip as you hug that leg towards you. So just take a couple of deep breaths in. And now we're just going to send the leg out to the side. So opening up the inside of the leg and the hip. Try and keep the opposite hip down and the back of the pelvis in contact with the floor and hold it there. Maybe for 10 seconds or longer. And then bringing that leg now across. Change hands so you can cross the knee over the midline. Take the arm out to the side just to give you a little bit more support, and you can slightly roll with that leg as well. So you'll feel it in the hip, you might feel it also in your glute, and you get a little bit of rotation there through the lower back. And again, hold it there as you breathe. And then release. And come back to the center, and let's change sides. So bringing the left leg in, hug that knee towards the chest as you send the right leg away, drawing it in towards you, try and relax the shoulders. And then taking the knee out to the side, using that left hand to open up the leg and the hip. Again, anchor the opposite side down, pelvis in contact with the floor. Hold it there. Again, 10, 20 seconds maybe. And then drawing the leg across, switching hands, taking the arm out to the side as you just gently roll if you feel you want to. You could keep it quite small, don't go too far. If you're a bit tighter on one side, you might not want to go quite as far over into the stretch. And release. Bring yourself to the center, lower it down, and bring both feet now back hip width and parallel. So now we're just going to float the right leg up into a single knee fold position. So just taking a breath, breathing out, float that leg up into a knee fold, and just take the hands in front of the thigh. draw the leg in a little bit closer towards you so you meet the hands and press into the hands. So a little bit of resistance as you draw that leg a little bit closer and then release and come away from the hands. Draw in and press against the hands and release. Let's just do 2 more. So we draw in a little bit closer, press against the hands, resist the leg drawing in and release, and 1 more time. Press against it and release. And we'll do the same on the other side. So we're going to float that left leg up into knee fold, hands just in front of the thigh. We're going to draw in a little bit closer, come against the hands and press against it. Resist the leg coming in towards you and release. Breathe out and breathe in. 2 more. Breathe out and breathe in. 1 more time. And release. Float it down and the arms can come back down by your side. Bringing the right ankle to rest onto your left knee. So a 4 stretch as it's known. And we're just going to use our right hand to just gently press the right knee away from you, increasing that stretch in the hip. And you may want to hold this one because it's quite a big one as well. Again, 10, 20 seconds as you just press the knee away into that stretch. And release and place it down, and same on the other side. Left ankle to right knee, and you can press that knee away. Might be a little bit tighter on one side. And if you do feel it easing off, you can just add a little bit more pressure there if you want to increase it. And release and take it down. And now we're just going to prop ourselves up onto the elbows. So propping yourself up in a sitting position here. Watch that you don't sink into the shoulders. So try and lift out of the shoulders and away from the floor. If it does get uncomfortable, just lie yourself back down onto the floor if you'd prefer. We're going to slide the right leg away, so just lengthen it out and flex the foot. And we're just going to try and lift the leg off the floor. So breathe in and out. Try and lift. Go as far as you feel comfortable and breathe in as you lower. Breathe out as you lift. Breathe in as you lower. Just 2 more and then we're going to change it slightly. And lower. This time just hover the leg off the floor. So just hovering that leg slightly off of the floor, and now just take the leg out to the side, opening up and then bringing that leg back in. So breathe out to open the leg out, breathe in to come back in. 2 more, breathe out and breathe in, breathe out and breathe in, and you can lower the leg and slide back in, and we'll just do the same on the other side so we're nice and balanced. So sending that leg away, flexing the foot, take a breath in and breathe out as you lift just as far as you feel comfortable, as long as you're not sinking, and breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you lift. 2 more. And take it down. Again, we're just going to hover the leg off the floor and take it out to the side. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Try and avoid it rotating. Lovely. 1 more. And lower and slide back in. And there we have those hip stretches. So have fun practicing those. Let me know if you have any questions.